each precinct has a cell phone. It rings, and Leroy picks up the phone. He says, yes, just mostly talking, and he says, so we don't get the ID? We don't get to get the photo? We don't have to have that? And then he hangs it up, and it became obvious that they told him that what he was asking for, he needed to back off and probably take what we had offered. Leroy then started to move over toward the poll book. And as I had told them, I said, if you doubt who I am, I said, I have to sign that poll book. My signature is going to match. I said, you'll see my signature when I sign the poll book. He seemed to be moving toward it and opening it up, getting ready to let us vote. And the policemen are by this time at the door. And I looked at him and I said, and I don't know how it would have turned out if I had not said it this way. I said, do you think that you could possibly manage an apology now? And he just exploded. And at that point he said, get him out of here, get him out of here. And we were called over toward the door where the policemen were. I walked over first. Eamon was behind me. But Eamon and I stepped just outside the door with the police, and the police say, what's the problem? I said, we're being asked for ID that they're not legally entitled to ask for. And I said, we're just simply trying to vote. Police said, just a second. They stepped inside, they talked to the people, and the guy came back out. And the one policeman talked to the other, and then they turned around to me and they said, you got three choices. You can either obey their rules, you can get the hell out of here and never come back here, or I'm going to clap cuffs on you and take you to jail. Well, I guess you better arrest me because I'm not going to sit still for this. If you have to take me to a judge, then you do that. He put me in the car, and then I was taken to jail.
Did you threaten to hurt anyone at the polls?
No. So I was supposedly frightened them by not pulling out my driver's license. We showed up with the right ID at the polls. You acknowledge that, right? Yes. Then let me ask you this. Can we go back out there and vote now? And she said, well, you can't go back out there now. You're liable to get arrested again. And that was a shocker. I said, you mean you can't just call them up and tell them that I had the right stuff to begin with and let us come back and vote there because I do want to vote? She said, well, it's liable to result in an arrest again, and the lawyer's over there sitting there shaking his head as if, this could be a big problem, which seems to put the power in the hands of these deputies that she has out there. And I said, okay, if we can't go back out and vote in safety and not fear arrest again, then are you willing to send someone out to the polls with us? To make sure that we can vote out there without a problem. She said, I'm sorry, I just don't have anyone to spare here. I couldn't send someone out to a poll today, and I can't do it for you.